Hey you. Good evening and morning, all you new Babbage hermits, and all you bounty hunters living in the contracts tab waiting for a chance to send body on a trip to Glacier for 3 squares and a cot. My name is Dig Dat, and I ain't gonna lie to you. The 3.9 update is here and it's super sweet with a really tart aftertaste. So we're gonna talk about that for a spell, as well as the referral bonus week and some other things going on in the verse. So let's get to it. First of all, new Babbage is hot to death, no doubt about it. It's pretty, there's a lot to see and do, and it's the one place where you see more folks dressed in their civvies than not. If you could make money there, work out in the commons, and have some entertainment like TV shows and pool tables, your boy Dig might not ever leave, man. But if you want to stack your bank account like a newly arrived Habesha, you gotta grab a ship and hop into the vacuum. But on the subject of bank accounts, a lot of you noticed that your pockets went from having the mumps to a few mosquito bites. I noticed my account was about $1.5 million lighter than it was in 3.8, which sucks. But I've lost so many credits to 30Ks that it didn't really faze me as much. Plus, I know I can make the money back, and so can you. Well, you could, but now might not be the time. There's been unofficial news on the Volunteer Spectrum Help Desk listing database issues with no currently known workarounds. The biggest things of note are loss of persistent UEC, inability to retrieve ships, infinite load with workaround not working, and last but not least, character reset does not fix these issues, so maybe hold off on resetting your character for the moment. At the time of the post, the volunteer even suggested backing out of the game to give CIG time to sort these things out rather than put your assets in further danger of corruption. The issue has since been identified and a fix is in progress. I don't know if the danger is still there, but I gotta get in there and make these videos, man. These issues aren't across the board though. I've personally only lost my AUEC, some armor, some ship components. More 30Ks than usual are mentioned in the list, but I've had more crashes to desktop than 30Ks, and if I had to choose, I'd take those because when you log back in, you're exactly where you left off at. Beats losing your ship and cargo every day of the week. Some last minute news came in before I finished the video. A critical error is overloading the cache and leading to associated service failures. Alright, so what's that mean to me? Well, my friend, at the time I'm making this video, it means a wipe. By the time you've seen this, the wipe will have occurred, and fortunately CIG hasn't anticipated any credit losses, but they encourage you to check your inventory and report what was lost on Spectrum. With that having been said, this is an awkward place for the next topic, but you know, I'm crazy like that. In celebration of 3.9's release, CIG is holding referral bonus week. I know, man, I know. The bugs will get sorted out though. But between now and May 11th, if you use somebody's referral code or give yours to a buddy that wants to play, you both get a free Gray Cat PTV, man. This is a super cool free because it fits in a lot of ships and gives you some mobility on the ground. Got an Avenger Titan, but you'd like to do some ground exploration? No problem, Gray Cat to the rescue. Hanging out with your amigos, but they already got their big body whips parked in the back? No problem, the buggy golf cart squeezes right in with enough room to hop out of both seats. Plus you get an extra 5,000 credits with the referral code as usual, so make sure to copy it or use the link in the description under the video. Later this month, we'll be celebrating Fleet Week. Fleet Week is a period in the lore between Emancipation Day and Armistice Day, which marks the beginning of the new year of recruits for the UEE Navy. Is that like celebrating the draft? Okay. During Fleet Week, you'll have special promos, contests, and a free fly week. So go out there like a real military recruiter and bring in some new recruits while waiting for their paperwork to clear before they fail their PT requirements. In Citizencon news, Cloud Imperium is unable to host the convention due to the global pandemic. Feels like it's mandatory to do talking head footage when he said global pandemic. As much as CIG would like to keep the option open to go ahead in October, there's no guarantee that the ban on large public gatherings will be over by then. Since it takes months of planning to prepare for these events and months of saving and planning for many of the attendees, gambling on the show just isn't a viable option. There will be a celebration for the Star Citizen anniversary, and according to CIG, this will not be a virtual Citizencon, but it will be an online celebration with our community. So stay tuned for updates on that in the near future. This news isn't very surprising given the state of things, but you know, I'm disappointed since this would have been my first Citizencon. Maybe next year, man. Maybe next year. For now, hopefully CIG has the previous issues cleared up sooner rather than later, because the update itself is dope. The pad rammers have magically disappeared in this patch. Literally, pad rammers wink out of existence as their ship is instantly impounded, and they end up in the good old Glacier. If you've been doing the COVID shuffle and haven't had time to poke your head into the verse, Glacier is the new automated prison system where them boys go to pay their debt to society. Some folks find it a little bit harsh to be thrown in the clink, and in some cases they're right. It's new, so the law system's still being balanced, and you can end up there for no good reason. Like I did the first time. I swear it was an accident, man. Great deterrent though, unless you like doing prison breakout speed runs, it pulls you away from whatever business you're about on the outside. I only had a sentence of maybe a little over an hour. My boy Sauce in the commission got maybe like 10 or 11 hours. Gotti, the king of pushing things to the limit, he's a habitual line stepper, people. He's got the commission record of 12 hours. If you don't have folks on the outside you trust to come get you, better be prepared to follow the law or break rocks for a while, cause can't survive on the surface for more than about 10 minutes, and if you make it to the rover, the nearest aid shelter is a good drive away and you can't spawn vehicles there. I love the new system and I can't wait to see how it evolves. Maybe folks will be keistering in some Widow to sell at bare knuckle fights. So, the contest. I've had folks asking if the in-game contest is still cracking. Yes, it is. It was tough during the PTU because I spent a lot of time walking around New Babbage going, wow, wow, wow. And the patches kept starting me over without the outfit you gotta find me in, but now that we're in 3.9 live, I should be a little easier to spot now. If you don't know about the contest, link is in the card in the upper right. I'm having a lot of fun hiding in plain sight. Folks will run right past me without looking because they're in a hurry to get where they're going. One guy almost won the first prize. I went to do a little trading and I see him waiting on the steps, and when I get near him, he hit me with the salute. So I'll go back to the ship so he can join me and give me his info to send the prize to, but he ran into the building. He came that close. If you find me, you gotta come into the ship because I need your in-game name and your email to be able to send you anything. FYI to all the commission and my friends, you gotta sit the bench on this one because you can check your distance to friends even when they're not in your party, and it's not exactly fair to everybody else. But for everybody else, catch me if you can, man. I'm out there waiting. Big up and special shout out to the 5 wise men, aka executive, producer, extraordinaires of this joint. Ike the Subliminal Show Nuff, aka Too Many Napkins, man, too many napkins. Odin Rojo Jello, Gino Guerin, aka Corvette Commander. Hold on, the fresh new Star Citizen recruit, and the mysterious Mike Alvera. Shout out to all the fans supporting the Dig That and Space Sim cause. Salute to Commander Blackout, to Diedrichs, to the Mother, to Buster Boy, to Anthony Jackson, to Guillotine Girl, to SM, to Jen Utterlissimo, to Commander Dr. Digital, Space Pirate McMorgan, Zayla Maru, Commander Leviathan Soul, Timeout 420, Train Man Rob, FBI Next, and Deadeye at IO. Much appreciated, familia. Shout out to everybody subbed up like a boss. My name is Dig and I rock Space Sims. Fly dirty.